For everybody who cheering Dave Chappelle and other people who are booing Dave Chappelle, saying, "Oh, Dave just putting on a show and don't know what he's talking about." Do y'all even know what Dave Chappelle's even complaining about? Well, Dave Chappelle went to oppose this Ohio Affordable Housing Initiative bill. It's a $24 million building project that's coming into his Yellow Springs, Ohio area. The Planning Commission has their village council meeting where they told Dave Chappelle he would have to come before the council. And he was very offended but that they asked him to come to this council. He was really ticked off because he's already got an approved proposal for his Iron Table Holdings LLC, which is going to open up a big restaurant comedy club in the town where people like Eddie Murphy's going to show up and Chris Rock and all his celebrity comedian buddies. He wants to have a safe house for them to do comedy where they don't have to be so guarded and his rules. And he wants like Louis CK to show up, a lot of different people out there, coming across the table to make this thing happen. And this is a multi-million-dollar project, and he doesn't want this new development to go through with this housing development project. Now, he came up there like, I don't know why the village council is worried about a litigation from a $24 million a year company when it's going to be out of a $65 million a year company. After taking the mic and threatening to pull all these investments out. Like he said, I can't believe y'all will make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I'm not bluffing. I will take it off the table. And he would take all of it away. I mean, clearly, all the investments away. A video of Dave Chappelle threatening to pull a $65 million investment in Yellow Springs off of Netflix. And it was pretty interesting at the time because Dave Chappelle is one of the biggest people to ever come out of that area. A lot of rich people stay out there, but they stay quiet. They own their land. They want to be quiet. They don't really want to have to deal with people. The less people, the better. People are crazy. They just don't want to deal with none of them, and they like it the way it is. Now, the problem is that in 2017, the residents said that it was too expensive in the town and they need to bring in more duplexes, more townhouses, and make plots for affordable housing. Affordable housing means we're going to start bringing in people who can't afford to live here. And then that's when you're going to have problems. You're going to start having issues in your area that you didn't have before. And you've seen it everywhere. Affordable housing has been put across this country. And Dave Chappelle is like, look, we don't want that. We know what's finna come when you do this. It's a good idea, but everybody knows good idea always comes with a foot in the butt. Now, they looking at this company where they're going to be building like 143 single-family homes, starting at about 300,000, 64 single-family homes, about 52 duplexes, 24 townhouses, with an additional 1.75 acres they're going to donate that to the communities for affordable housing so they could build that later. So that's going to be a lot of people in the way as far as gentrification, overdevelopment, traffic, and the bad kind of traffic. And then you're going to bring a lot of crazy things to lower the property value, to lower your community where you stay. Now, if people can't afford to live in the area, move. And that's how Chappelle feels. When you start doing this, taking any dollar that come around, now you're going to start having problems. But they looking at this building development saying, hey, there's a lot of acre there. There's a lot of ways we could displace these people and take them more out of the city and make the city back popular again. We fix the city back up, and the city's going to be where to shine at. We got to get the peoples back in the cities because we can get football stadiums and get those rebuilt, make them bigger and bigger and bigger, and get more people in. They spending more money at the games. People with money need to come back closer. People staying at home too much. We got to run them out. So this is what Dave Chappelle was fighting, people. So thanks for listening to me on One Crack News. Hopefully you guys subscribe to the page. And definitely, if you want to support, our Cash App is Carcino. And God bless you all. Thank you.